harder. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
No affiliation, why they faking? This ain't for debating. We the real, they really imitation. I be contemplating why this ain't on like heavy rotation on radio stations. I just pray the Lord give me patience, cause I'm running through these rappers like my name Walter Payton. Shitting on these rappers, 9 to 5 is my occupation. Raw, you come in with your best troops, you best bring more. Already told you I got the juice like Orenthal. Already know what I'm about to do, bet your men fall. Everyone know that we got the truth, all your men false. So boss, overtaking our enemies. Moves calculated and orchestrated like symphonies. Smooth operated when bringing haters to misery. Top 5 list ain't shit unless you mention me. Yeah, that's why we don't associate. Fuck niggas make them more fuck niggas. Why they procreate? Why they overhate? Cause they time is short and a moment late. Let it culminate to they harder race and it palpitate. Cowards perpetrate like they little group is respectable. Talking intellectual, all of you homosexuals, faggots.
There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
I don't want to congregate. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want the fellowship. I ain't trying to build with you. Ain't the UPK, ain't the truth. Keep it real with you. Defenders of the faith, I got no problem bumping heads with you. All that bullshit, you can take it over there with you. Rather be a houseboy. Rather run with them field niggas. Show them to put in work. Move mountain, crush hills, nigga. Take a dead soul. Breathe life and make it live, nigga. No affiliation, so it's no one to compare with us. Took the Lord's laws and just added it with fear, nigga. Ain't put a body, cause you know like killer head quicker. With these bars, I'm on my grizzly, so bear witness. You spit cold, I spit flu. Don't compare sickness. You floss diamond, I floss fringes. Don't compare dentists. UPK, we men the wall shit. We ain't Christian. Harm one of us, get pistol whipped like the gun got a belt with it. I'm bred different. The competition just a mill. I'm fed different. I stood front line on them fields. I bled different. I'd rather be a corpse than a cow when I'm led different. Shit, I'm led different. Come through like a juggernaut, so don't get in the way. And we take everything serious. We don't play. I wonder now what they gon' say. Shit, we make profits out of shooters like the NBA. You get slayed for switching sides, nigga. We ain't on the same page. Immaculate conception. Wow. These niggas bitch made. I'm sticking with the foundation where my bricks laid. You switch sides, I'd rather switch K's. You was never with us, nigga. Just know we on mission, nigga. Right hand hold the scriptures, nigga. Left hip hold the pistol, nigga. How you want it? You can get it spiritual or physics, nigga. Wrong ones to come against, so bring an army with you. No affiliation. When you see us, make the difference with us. No affiliation. When you see us, know we different, nigga. No affiliation, so no, you can't kick it with us. The wrong ones to come against, bring an army with you.
Looking at my people and the casualties, misunderstood for having some morality, but my people dance spirituality, Lord knows. Just a young Hebrew from Killer, California. Used to thug in the streets with no sense of order. Used to love to press the line, even test the water, and almost lost my life from slanging and hanging on that corner. I learned to cut the grass so I could see the snakes. I had to decipher between the real and fake. And nowadays all these niggas do is hate. Treat you like a bitch, sit back and try to manipulate. Yeah, that's why I got it on my own too. You see me rockin' with the Hebrews. UPK is how we do. Stand for the Lord, the mother niggas is see-through.
Where the soldiers at? Where the soldiers at? Where the soldiers at?
Wake your game up, my nigga. Ain't no time for this shit. I know you sitting back thinking that life is a bitch. Yes, my nigga, I understand. My nigga, I feel your pain.
Yeah.
My nigga, we gotta change. This for the cane, this for the cane.
It's safe to say we curse today, trying to find another way, but all they do is take away. Trying to pray the fake away while trying to find a safer way. Eat so we can face to face. Please, Lord, save the day, cause everybody at my job always got some shit to say. You might think this shit is crazy, but I deal with this every day. Knowing that we paved the way, I had it up to here today. Listen to the shit to say, make me wanna catch this case, or even if they face away. But I know what them scriptures say. We gon' wait on judgment day, thinking it ain't coming, thinking the Lord bluffing. Waiting on the day it's gonna be hotter than the oven, though they treat me like a slave. Wanna see me in the grave. Hate to see a nigga brave, hate to see a nigga brave. It's hard at my job, but I'll be too wide, knowing that this cracker's gon' get it no problem. It's hard at my job, but I'll be too wide, knowing that this cracker's gon' get it no problem.
Wake your game up, my nigga. Ain't no time for this shit. I know you sitting back thinking that life is a bitch. Yes, my nigga, I understand. My nigga, I feel your pain. My nigga, we gotta change. This for the cane, this for the cane.
Yo, man, check this shit out, man. Check this out. Out there just like you out there in the street, man. The street. You know what I'm saying? It's for our people out here, man. Yeah. Waking you up from the grave, man. It's 1969. Blacks, Hispanics, Native American, Indian. Check me out, though. Dead man walking. Bullet shots unguided. Same poverty, different hood, yet we divided. Bang coast like pirates. Inside I'm a riot. Mind staying library, so I'ma keep quiet. I'm about to explode from the impact of this pressure. Slay fire breathing dragons as I march the desert. Walk with no sight, your faith will measure. Diamonds made from rock, now that's our body treasure. Born in oppression, forced to maintain. Yoked the iron to wrapped in them prison chains. Animal instincts when niggas is caged. Resorting to violence, here's a plate of my rage. Action without a cause, you living with no life. Killing demons while it's grace so you can get right. You say you want the kingdom, you gon' have to fight. Tunnel vision, one west, Lord, I see the light. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Been at the end of the tunnel, I could see the light. Before I had a car, bus past, then a bike. If you ready for war, let's knuckle up and fight. Who would've known a pair of black boots to save my life? Before I had a full time, I was a drug dealer. Blood on my hands, but never claimed to be a killer. Yell like a bear, stand strong like gorillas. The Lord showed me UPK, now I'm a winner. Nightmares are falling weak to them old days. Niggas rather stay lost, looking both ways. Brothers kicking so much knowledge, never question age. As I approach the mic, I'm looking through my shades. Back then, it was peak coats for the winners. Now it's trench coats with fringes. Tell me who sent you. Cut through flesh and bones with just Bible scripture. The white man's the goddamn devil. Do you need a picture? Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Hey, remember this, man. One west, one west, one west. Hey, remember this, man. One west, one west, one west. Hey. Under Commander General Yohana, you understand? We out to bring nothing but the truth. All you perpetrators out there, man, be ready to be destroyed out there, man. We out here standing for our people. One West, man, 1969. ISUPK.
Hey, Shalom, Baltimore, Shalom, Israel. Back in the building once again. We are at Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Starting on 1 West 125th Street off New York. We are under Commander General Yohana. we've been teaching this truth since 1969 that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the true biblical Jews of the Bible, and then our oppressor, the so-called conquistadors, the sons and the daughters of the conquistadors, the sons and the daughters of the slave master, the pilgrim, the colonizer. Those people are the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
You understand? Tonight, of course, every Tuesday night, the Israelite School UK has a class dedicated to brotherhood because we actually need that in our community. You understand? It's a dire thing that's been faded away for many, many years in our nation. You know, so much so that we've begun to hate each other. We hate each other. We have become so disgusting towards each other as if we deserve it. You understand? We don't. We actually should love each other. We should consolidate our love to one another.
Right.
But we desire to hate each other. Like, it's a popular thing to have they call it an op these days. It's opposition. We're enemy. You love God. You love God. In the Bible, let's start there, you understand. A lot of Christians pour this not for combat and diminish violence each other's or strife and violence between each other. They use the scripture so we can continue to love our oppressor. When the Bible says to never seek to have peace with the oppressor, that's what the Bible says. But our pastors, our leadership, our political leaders, our religious leaders, our so-called motivational speakers, however you want to carve it up or define them, they always pushing peace with the enemies of the other nation. But are they ever pushing peace for us to love each other? There in Israel School UPK, we have our class dedicated to teach one another to love each other.
Right.
To teach one another to love each other, you understand? But once again, the church has dropped the ball. Love God, neighbor as thyself. That's the one.
Right.
You got it?
Con with con.
Go ahead.
Oh, you said love
Whatever
you.
you got, let's read it. What you got?
Matthew chapter 5, verse 44.
Go ahead.
But you want me to start at 43?
Yeah, you start there.
Start at Matthew 5. Matthew 5
Let
chapter.
us know if you can hear us online also.
Matthew 5 chapter 43.
Uh-huh.
Ye have heard that it has been said
Go ahead.
that thou shalt love thy enemy and hate thy slack. Thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thy enemy.
Go ahead.
Verse 44. But I say unto you,
Go ahead.
love your enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Bless them that curse you.
Mm-hmm.
Do good to them that hate you,
Go ahead.
and pray for them which despitefully use you and prosecute you.
Now you can start from the top. It ain't the one I wanted, but we can break it down.
Come.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 43.
And this is for the Christians. See, like when Christians say that Christ did away with the law, Christ taught how to keep the law.
Right.
He gave you further instructions to be perfect. You understand?
Right.
That's all it is. He gave you instructions on how to perfect this law. And to keep the law is to show brotherhood. His brotherhood woven into the fabric of this law. You understand?
Right.
Let's read that again, brother.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 43.
Go ahead.
Ye have heard that it hath been said thou shalt love thy enemy. Thou shalt love thy neighbor.
He's referencing the Old Testament, dumb.
Right.
Why would Christ reference the Old Testament and the things of old if the things of old are done away with, stupid?
Right.
Dummy. Go ahead.
And hate thy enemy.
And hate thine enemy. Go ahead.
Verse 44. But I say unto you.
But as I say unto you, I want to give you some clarification, man. I want to give you some clarification how much we're supposed to care for each other, man.
Right.
How much we're supposed to care for each other. How valuable it is. How good, how pleasant it is for us to dwell in unity, man. You understand? In unity. When I say unity, I ain't talking about, oh, we just can't. I mean, we got to be on one accord with this, man.
Right.
Like, why in the hell do we desire to hate each other and to have strife between one another, man? It absolutely disgusts me how much we hate each other, man.
Right.
You feel ill towards a certain person, somebody that wronged you, you're supposed to go to them and them alone. But what do we do, huh? We want to go on the internet. We want to talk to everybody else but that person. You're a goddamn coward.
Right.
You're a coward.
Right.
You should go to that person. You should go to that person and like, hey, X, Y, Z, boom, I chop it up. And the purpose of doing that is to gain your brother, is to gain your sister. That's the purpose of it. But we don't want to gain our brother. We don't want to gain our sister. We too proud. We too proud. When Christ want to read here, he set the bar even higher. Even higher for you to be a brother.
Right.
For you to be a sister, man.
Right.
You don't know brotherhood until you come into the Israelite school of UPK, man. You don't understand the fabric of being in the truth, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 44. But I say unto you,
Go ahead.
love your enemies.
Love your what?
Love your
We're
enemies.
talking about your brother, man.
Right.
Your so-called I. Now, how we gonna get past this, man? How we gonna get past all these murders in the city of Baltimore?
Right.
It gotta start somewhere, right? The church ain't teaching it. The mosque ain't teaching it. Egyptology ain't teaching it. So the Israelite school of UPK, we got a day, a class dedicated to brotherhood, man.
Right.
All these goddamn filthy, disgusting murders. All this strife. All this back and forth. All this talking down on one another. Hating one another. Go ahead.
Bless them that curse you.
It says, bless them that curse you.
Right.
Somebody that cursed you or talk down, it says, bless them. He taking it to a whole nother level of brotherhood and sisterhood. And listen, that brotherhood embodies the sister. It's talking about you two sisters.
Right.
That's how brotherly you're supposed to be. That's how sisterly you're supposed to be. You understand? Bless that brother, man. That brother got a demon on him.
Mm-hmm.
That sister got a demon on him, man. Lord Allah should get better off. Maybe I did it, man. Lord Allah. We talk about it, chop it up, man. Shoot, you know what I mean? It's a blessed them, huh? Read that one again.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 44. But I say unto you, love your enemies.
Love your enemy.
Bless them that curse you.
Bless them that curse you. Go ahead.
Do good to them that hate you.
Do good to them that hate you. God damn.
Right.
You know somebody hate you? Just imagine what that act of kindness would be.
Good night.
How shameful they would feel.
Right.
How idiotic they would feel. And you still gonna be a brother to me? You still gonna be a sister to me? It said do what? Do goodness? What's the word you use?
Do good
It says do good.
to them that hate
It
you.
don't say do evil. It don't say get back. It don't say get revenge.
Right.
It don't say talk down, talk to everybody about that person. idiot. It says do good to them. That's what it says.
Right.
It don't say spin the block.
Right.
It don't say sneak this on Facebook,
Right.
on the internet. You understand? Go ahead.
Do good to them that hate you.
Do good to them that hate you. Everybody, you know, we got a problem with a problem in Israel. As soon as we think somebody don't like you, or as soon as we think somebody got a problem with you, what we do not is all.
We talk of the gospel.
Or we got gossip. What else do we do?
Or
Cut them off.
cut them off. Cut them off.
Cut them off. You ever met a dumb broad and then they had 10 best friends in the last year? Every time you meet, oh, this is my best friend. This is my best friend. How many best friends you got, bitch? You got a new best friend every goddamn 3 months because you are a bitch.
Right.
You're a bitch.
Right.
You're excuse my language. You're a monster.
Right.
At that. You're the problem. You understand? You're a goddamn adult and you got a new circle of friends every goddamn 3 months. You understand? What the hell is that, man? Come on, man.
Mm.
You gotta wake that up, man.
Right.
You gotta learn how to be a brother. Learn how to be a sister in here. Thank the Lord for the Israelite School ISUPK. We ain't gotta deal with the rhetoric and the garbage outside that's in the world. Man.
Right.
The things that we see every day, the strife and the killings and the murders, man, and the back and forth. You understand? Go ahead. It says do good and what? Do good to them.
Do good to them that hate you.
That hate you. You don't say cut them off.
Right.
You gotta do good to them. We don't understand the value of gaining thy brother, gaining thy sister. It says do good. Do good now. Go ahead.
And pray for them.
Hey, hold up. Then not only you got hold up. Come on. And do what? And pray for them.
And pray for them.
Go ahead.
Which despitefully use you.
Despitefully use you. It says pray for them, right?
Right. Come.
What the hell are you doing?
Right.
You ain't praying for them. You praying for their downfall. That's what we've been taught to do in this place under Christianity, under Islam, under these false religions, under these false doctrines. Right? We've been taught to hate them back,
Right.
to talk down on them, to wish death on them, to wish harm on them. You understand? That's what we do.
Right.
The Bible, Christ set the bar to a different level of brotherhood and sisterhood because of how wicked we become and how wicked we are. You'd rather just continue to hate each other.
Right.
You'd rather just continue to hate each other and to, be in that dark place, no? Damn that. Now. Go ahead.
And pray for them which that despitefully use you and prosecute you.
And prosecute you. Go ahead.
Verse 45. That ye may be the children of your Father.
Come on now. We got to carry on tradition. Any more than that? Is there anything more?
Which is in heaven. That's it.
Come on, we got to carry on that tradition. Read that last part. I want to elaborate on that too.
The last one I just.
Yeah. I want to elaborate. Just read that last part again.
That ye may be the children of your Father, which is in heaven.
Meaning what? We gotta be pure in this, man. We gotta be separate and holy and do what the Lord loves. Being in order and righteous is the world that God loves. God doesn't want our world to be full of strife and back and forth and us being unbrotherly and unsisterly towards one another now. Down here on earth gotta be like it is in heaven.
Right.
Supposed to be heaven on earth, right?
Come on.
As it is in
Heaven.
heaven. But you can't add. You got a demon brother, you got a demon sister. That's what was going on in the nation of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, the true biblical Jews, now.
Right.
Any more on that?
Lies.
Let me get the other name. Look like name.
Come on.
Some more of them. These are ones right here. We've been taught to hate each other, man. This is a disgusting thing. You want to listen more.
Salaki.
You want to listen more. Can you turn up the volume on that speaker too? If it can go any higher. We're gonna go in the Bible just some more. And like again, if I could, like, they're not teaching, they ain't teaching brotherhood and sisterhood in the church. Matter of fact, they displaying the very opposite of how we supposed to conduct ourselves. Everybody in the church talking down on each other, gossiping on each other, spreading rumors about each other. And so we all done seen it growing up in the Christian churches. It's absolutely disgusting, man. And especially these dumbass broads, man. These stupid women, these dumbass women, and these stupid women in the Christian church, man, don't know how to keep their goddamn mouth shut, man. You understand? The black Christian woman has become a goddamn monster, man. Back under Christianity, man. Under Christianity, under these philosophies, they become a goddamn monster, man. We're gonna get some more in this book, man.
Salaki.
Let me know when you got it, man.
I got it. 1 second.
Let me know when you got that scripture, man. We're gonna go on this a little bit more. And then I'm gonna dive in a little bit to the topic. The question is, why do we hate poor people? Why we didn't separate ourselves so much. We hate the very brothers and sisters that need love the most.
Right.
Need encouragement the most. Need their brother, need their sister the most, man. Go ahead, you got that?
Call him concept. Matthew chapter 22, verse 37.
Go ahead.
Jesus said unto them.
Jesus said unto them.
Jesus said unto him.
Go ahead, unto him.
Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
Now, skip up one verse. And I want the one, and I think it's in Leviticus, but I want this one too. Now, skip one up, go up one verse.
Okay. Matthew chapter 22, verse 36.
Mm-hmm.
Master, which is the great commandment in the law?
Now, you gotta understand, like, brothers always want to know who the best quarterback is. Who the best this, who the best that, who the best boxer.
Right.
Well, you know it's a black man. He said, hey, look, man, who's the best law? Who's number one? Who's number two type thing? I mean,
Right.
Christ back to school no more or something right now. You know what I mean? We're gonna go into it. Let's go. Let's read it from the top.
Matthew chapter 22, verse 36.
Go ahead.
Master, which is the great commandment in the law?
It says, what is the great commandment of the law? What's the greatest one? What's the top one we gotta follow? Here. Go ahead.
Jesus said unto them,
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
He said, you gotta love God. Now, what is that? What is that in else in the Bible? How do you love God?
Right.
You gotta ask these questions. Like a Christian gonna pour this and say, see, that's all you gotta do to love God.
Right.
And then you cut. Right? Hell no. To love God is to keep all the commandments.
Right.
And those commandments are not grievous. That's how you got to cut them at before you did it.
Right.
It said love God, and the Christian will say, see, all you got to do is love God with all your all your mind and all your heart and all, you know, not knowing what love is. Dumb.
Right.
Not knowing what love is, to how to love God. All that spirituality garbage they talking about now. They don't know what it is to be spiritual. They know what it is to be carnal in the Christian church. To run after their lust. Run after their own desires, man. Whatever makes them feel good.
Right.
That revenge that makes you feel good. That get back. They carnal. They ain't spiritual. You know, all these crystals and cars and all this garbage. They don't know what it means to be spiritual, man.
Right.
To be spiritual, to love God, is to obey God.
Right.
To keep them laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That's how you love God. Right? So, hey, man, this is how you love God, dumb. I mean, he's not calling them dumb. I'm calling the Christians dumb. He just, my bad. He teaching the brothers. I'm calling the Christians a bunch of goddamn dumb.
Right.
Go ahead, huh?
Verse 37. Jesus said unto them, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
You gotta love God with all your heart, huh? You gotta follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You basically saying, listen, man, you gotta keep the commandments. That's what he's saying.
Right.
In one breath. And in another breath, he says something else. Go ahead.
And with all thy soul.
And with all thy what?
All thy soul.
All thy soul. Go ahead.
And with all thy mind.
And with all thy mind. Now you gotta give it your heart, brother. Go ahead.
This is the first and great commandment.
This is the first and great commandment, is to keep all of the commandments.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
The first and great commandment is to keep the commandments.
Right.
All of them. But this is the love of God that we keep. Now we go.
This is.
Hold on, no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We keep his commandments, sir. Slack
He was ready to read on. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
Right.
That's the first law. That's the great. Read on. In addition to keeping all of these laws, go ahead.
And the second is like unto it.
And the second is right along board with it. Huh? It's neck and neck with it. You understand? Go ahead.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor.
So what?
Thou shalt love thy neighbor.
So what?
Love thy neighbor.
I ain't talking about the conquistadors. I ain't talking about the slave man.
Right.
Your neighbor is your brother.
Right.
You understand?
Kind of a con.
Your neighbor is the next black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. That's who your neighbor is.
Right.
That's what we don't recognize and understand. We so busy trying to lick the crack of a goddamn oppressor's behind. like a goddamn whore, man.
Right.
We such a whore to the other nations that we hate each other. We want to be a whore to the goddamn. We want to be a goddamn subservient to this nation, man. We want to be a subservient to the other nations. It's disgusting, man.
Right.
It's absolutely disgusting. We want to be up under these goddamn devils, man. Under these other nations as a goddamn servant. So much that we hate each other. Because we love your brother, man. Love your sister, man. And he said, that's, and look, he said this is neck and neck. You understand? He said this is neck and neck, right? With the first law. So as much as you love God, you need to learn to love your brother, man. Don't you love God? If you love God, you should love your brother too, according to Christ. We got that part, man. What we got? We got something up there?
Counter with
You got a
con.
question?
Counter with con, sir.
We'll get it in a second, all right?
Color
Is it on
con.
topic?
Counter with con, sir.
Okay, no sweat. We'll get it.
Verse Matthew chapter 22, verse 39.
Go ahead.
And the second is like unto it.
And the second is like unto it, meaning this is neck and neck, huh? It's like unto it. Go ahead.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
As thyself, man. When you want a brother to come to you and you're alone, hey brother, man, you know, I can think real evil. The other day, man, you know what I'm saying, I had evil thoughts. I just want to come play, talk to you, squash it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's maturity, man.
Right.
That's maturity, man. Bunch of goddamn adults going at it against each other, man. And the church has made it popular, man. I mean, it's been embedded in the culture to be against each other, man.
Right.
It's in every goddamn television show, all these goddamn dumbass reality shows.
Right.
These dumb bitches is watching. You understand? Turning your woman into a goddamn monster.
Right.
She mimicking. She don't even know she mimicking what she sees.
Right.
It's a reason they put it like. It's a reason why Coca-Cola spends millions and millions of dollars on advertising. Pepsi, Coca-Cola, McDonald's. Why do they spend so much on advertising? Huh? do you realize? Do you understand that?
Right.
It's because you want to see that commercial and that. Don't give me a Big Mac. Don't give me an ice cold Pepsi. And you think about the sweat coming down that can, and how cold and crisp that Pepsi was. Put it right, it works.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And now this dumb bitch gonna watch this stupid ass show, and then she's a monster in the goddamn community, and everybody thinks it's normal.
Right.
Somebody need to call her a bitch.
Right.
Somebody need to call that woman a bitch. Everybody just accepting these dumb bitches on there, guys.
Right. Right.
And the black man too becoming a goddamn bitch.
How
You out here gossiping and rumors and all this. Oh man, yeah, he did this, he got that, he wearing that, he wearing that.
Right.
Get your dumb ass up.
Right.
You being a goddamn filthy, disgusting hoe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Counter with con.
Grown men sitting at a goddamn round table talking about each other.
Right. Damn right.
A bunch of goddamn homosexuals, man. Thanks to the Christian church. Farrakhan, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, all them big-headed Negroes in the politics, they sit down there. They got Negroes sitting down at round tables talking about somebody on the other side of town. Yeah, man, you see these jeans, this, that, that. You see these niggas, blah, 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 that nigga do that nigga do that. I was doing, I mean, what in the hell has this come to, man? Come on, yo. Come on, I mean, it's disgusting, yo. It is disgusting how we behaving out here. Go ahead, man, let's get some more.
First,
But forget about the rappers.
right.
You writing a whole song about another brother. I mean, grow the hell up. You know what I mean? Yo, you writing and putting all this effort in your poem. Okay? All that effort and time. Make sure that music don't You understand?
I touched the pad.
See you in a row.
It's a lot.
Putting all your time and effort to talk about somebody on a goddamn song. That's a goddamn love song. You didn't wrote a goddamn love song. You wrote a love song. Okay? Now look, hey, let's finish it off. Now let's finish it off. You know, we'll get to the sister's question, all right?
Counter with con. I'm gonna start from 37
Go ahead.
again. I mean, 39.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as
You're
thyself.
supposed to love your brother, your sister as thyself, right?
Mm-hmm.
As thyself.
Right.
treat him like a goddamn he treat him so we treat each other so grimy.
Right.
How you never that's an old ball
Yeah.
term. What is that urgency thoughts on that? Grimy, you so grimy.
Grimy.
No, you know, I was down used to show today. No, another word I heard down there, a brother said, it was an older brother, he said fugazi.
Oh.
Dang, you done brought it back. So grimy, you so grimy towards each other, huh? You know what I mean?
Right.
How we behave like this, man? Why we conduct ourselves in this manner, huh? Any more?
Count McCon.
Go ahead.
On these two commandments,
On these two commandments, man, we gotta really take this in and wrap our heads around this Bible, huh? These two, love God, love your brother. Go ahead.
on these two commandments hang all the law and the
I
prophets.
mean, yo, forget about it, man.
Right.
Forget about it. He's telling you to talk to, and he's telling you how to keep the talk to. Gotta keep all the commandments, bro.
Right.
You gotta follow the protocol, you gotta follow the rules, you gotta follow the mandate, the code, the blueprints. We wanna do things our way. Because we ain't spiritual, you're carnal. You're carnal.
Right.
You wanna do things your way. Not God's way, your way. Because you done made yourself a God. You done made yourself a God. Whatever you think in your mind is right. You made yourself a God. Never mind what Christ said. Never mind what the law says. It's about what you want. It's about what you desire. Get that question.
This question is for Sister Shakira Gabath. Is it anywhere in the Bible which states, "Do unto others as they would do unto you"? What we would call the golden rule? Can I have a general breakdown of that phrase?
The thing is it in the Bible? That's the question. Matthew 7:12.
Matthew 7.
Do unto I think this is where people get the phrase from. Let's get it in the KJV.
Kalabakar.
Matthew 7:12.
Matthew 7, chapter 12. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you.
Go to verse 10.
Matthew, chapter 7, verse 10. Or if he ask a fish, will he give him a serpent? Verse 11. If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him?
Hold on, bear with me 1 second. We in 7 and 10. Yeah, give me verse 11.
Okay. Verse 11. If ye then, being evil,
And if ye then being evil, go ahead.
know how to give good gifts unto your children,
How to give good gifts unto your children.
how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him?
Go ahead. That's the question. If you know how to give good and be good and do things to your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him? 12.
12. Therefore,
Because
all.
of this.
Okay.
Therefore. Because of this. Go ahead.
Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them.
This ain't talking about this. And listen, people might get this construed because listen, what if somebody wants somebody to give them a Christmas gift?
Right.
I mean, come on, you gotta really think about it.
Right.
If you desire a birthday gift, which is unlawful, would that be right? According to this, a Christian gonna say yes. Because it says, therefore, all things whatsoever you would that men should do to you. You desire that birthday gift, don't you? You desire a slice of that turkey come November. And the honey ham come December.
Right.
Okay, and the fireworks come January. Don't we desire that? So they gotta do that for you because that's what you desire, right? No. A Christian thinks that in their mind. You know how you know like that? Because at the end of the verse, it says, this is the law of the prophets. And the analogy and verse and the prior verse, what the Lord wants. It's talking about what the Lord wants. It ain't talking about what we want. So this is also a brotherhood scripture.
Right.
It's talking about what the Lord wants. What the Lord wants and what is just and what is right. And he's talking about what we desire. We desire not to do good to nobody. That's why that analogy called you evil in the verse prior. We desire to do evil to one another.
Right.
Not to do good. But we want good unto us. That's why it's saying. Now read it now, so you got a clear picture.
What verse you saw?
12.
12. Matthew chapter 7, verse 12. Therefore, all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you.
All things. These all things ain't all things.
Right.
These things are righteous things. Righteous acts. Righteousness. You understand? Go ahead.
Do ye even so to them.
You gotta do that. You gotta be righteous. You gotta be brotherly. You gotta be sisterly. Towards one another.
Right.
Understand? You want the Lord to do good for you, but we can't do nothing. We just can't just seem. We get caught up with being brotherly and sisterly towards one another. But we want the Lord to do good for us. But you can't go to your brother, you can't go to your sister. You can't follow that law. You can't be righteous enough to do that. Would you want a brother to come to you and you alone? Yes.
Right.
Do unto them also. And righteousness. You understand? Anyone? Do ye even so to them? Well, this is the law and the prophets. You gotta be righteous in the Lord. You can't just be righteous in our own mind. And what we think is right. We gotta do what the Lord desires, right? You understand?
Con.
Now, what was we at before? Did I go to a different scripture?
we was in Matthews the last one.
Let me get it's one in Leviticus talk about the name. Give me the one in Leviticus that talks about the name. Maybe I can do it.
Leviticus.
And that scripture ain't telling you to do wickedness or nothing like that. That's what neighbor in it. And the Old Testament.
You say, what does it say?
Neighbor.
What about the neighbor? Slack.
Let me get it. I think give me Hebrews 13:1.
You want me to read it? You say
Let's read that.
Hebrews 13:1.
Go.
Hebrews chapter 13 verse 1. Let brotherly love continue.
What?
Let brotherly love continue.
Look, what is love? We're
Keeping all the Lord's commandments.
keeping the commandments, bro. We don't know how love is.
Right.
We don't know what brotherly love is or sisterly love is. Do you understand?
Kind of come.
But the brotherly love this is talking about is right love and righteousness, right? And keeping His law, these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's brotherly love. You understand? Unbrotherly love is strife. And so you think y'all we think we love each other because we hate the same person. We think that's is loving. When I say person, I mean brother. You think you got something in common with somebody because you two or whatever group you're in or circle you're in hates this other group. You think that's love and unity. It's hatred and death. That's what it is. Ain't brotherly love, man. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Be not forgetful to entertain. That's like. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers.
Be not forgetful to entertain. Well, we made consider a stranger. You know what I'm saying? We want to ignore each other around this time. You know what I mean? That's a common thing, especially in Baltimore. You know what I mean? We want to ignore each other. We don't even want to speak sometimes.
Right.
You can say shalom with good morning. So you don't even got, you can just say something. For real, that's the entertainment right there. You know what I mean? One more time, read that part again.
Verse 2. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers.
Entertain strangers. And that stranger is talking about an Israelite.
Right.
Go ahead.
For thereby some have entertained angels unaware.
Entertain angels unaware. And we didn't ignore an angel unaware. You understand? Yeah.
It's nothing on the
And then we didn't ignore the angel. You know what I'm saying? In some cases. is we don't know how to be brotherly, or nor do we know how to be sisterly. We rather talk down, ignore a brother, talk down on a brother, talk down on a sister. And the whole time, we don't even know who he was dealing with. Now, read that part again. We don't even know if we entertain who or entertain what.
Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware.
Entertain an angel unaware. Testing your brotherhood, testing your sisterhood. Our brothers and sisters, listen, man. It get cool.
Right.
We cool to one another, man. When we were supposed, at times when we were supposed to show acts of kindness. Acts of kindness in brotherhood, man. We become cool to one another, man. All the time, that angel giving a bad report.
Right.
Giving a bad report because you hate him. And a lot of times we treat brothers that without in a cool manner, especially these big-headed Christians now. I think they got it all and know it all.
Right.
You understand? Especially these cats that climb all the ladders in education, got a PhD and all these doctors and all this. Now he think he better than every other Negro on the face of the earth. Yeah, you is still a Negro. You is still a subservient under the white man.
Right.
Under the oppressor, under the colonizer now. But you done separated yourself from black people so much that you think you is a goddamn a brother with them. And then you hate every Negro that ain't got a degree.
Right.
You hate any Negro that don't make as much money as you.
Right.
And you look down and you talk down like they're filthy and disgusting.
Right.
You don't even know who you dealing with. You talking about an angel all the time.
Yep.
You talking about an angel the whole time, and now your child is gone because of that. We don't understand. You don't understand the danger you in, dummy.
Right.
You see how that works? Your actions have major consequences, nah?
Right.
Go ahead, huh?
Like sometimes when we go to the store, I don't know how many times I see a brother or sister on it, just want a quarter.
Yeah.
And somebody come past them and be like, I don't got no money. They pay for gas and buy themselves a candy.
The Bible too.
Right.
You got
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Why the hell we hate black people? I hate poor black. I ain't got no money.
Right.
All you gonna do is this with it. All you
Right.
gonna do is that.
Right. Right.
They see a goddamn devil out there and give him all the money.
Yes.
Give him all you big-headed Negro Christians. You give these goddamn devils. They car payment. They BG&E. They BG&E. They put the sign down and go get in a $50,000 vehicle. You understand? A lot of these goddamn devils. Go ahead.
So a lot get served by me. I be
And then
white.
hold up. Not only that, if I could,
Yes, sir.
hold the point and then go talk down on the squeegee board.
Come. Ah!
You know what I mean?
Right.
Go ahead.
No, it's unbelievable how they be treating these people. You know what I'm saying? Like these people is, just they don't have nothing in the world, but to ask you for a quarter.
A quarter.
That's it. Just to buy a Debbie
money,
cake.
All that money you spend on weed and liquor, you can't give a goddamn quarter up. How foul are you? How disgusting are you to not give that quarter up? You give that, I don't give a damn what you going to do with the quarter. You need a quarter way more than you need a quarter.
Right.
The dollar, whatever the hell it is. You gotta give up that goddamn quarter.
Right.
You better give up that goddamn quarter. And not only that, you better give up your goddamn tithes.
Right.
And put them in the storehouse. It's gonna be disgusting. Christians disgusting.
Right.
How much you hate each other, man. I didn't even put the word on. Yeah, go ahead.
You good, sir.
That was it, though?
No,
that was on what you were saying?
cut on console. Actually,
Disgusting. Christians disgusting, man. Hate your brother. hate your system, right? Hey, give me, oh, you a homeborn slave real quick. Give me. Hey, did you know, did we finish that script?
Is it 12? Slack.
You homeborn slave.
Count on count. We finish.
You got that? We're gonna get a little bit more on this bad words you see.
Slack.
Jeremiah 2:14.
Is that it?
Is Israel a servant? That's the one I want right now.
You said Jeremiah 2:14, sir?
Correct.
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant?
Is what?
Is Israel a servant?
Is Israel a servant? Go ahead. Is this what we become servants? We want to be subservious up under these other nations, right? We desire that.
Right.
We desire that, man. A lot of us run up, we can't wait to run up behind the goddamn oppressor and lick him in the goddamn behind. We become whores for these people.
Right.
Especially a lot of these goddamn patriots. We become so patriotic. And we believe in the system. We believe in the government. We believe in change and hope. That was a big thing on Obama too. Hope. It's a bunch of goddamn false hope. Go ahead.
Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Homeborn slave, man. That's what we become. That's what we done. We done learn from the goddamn oppressor, man.
Right.
He hate the black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You do the same. Oh, they the problem. They the problem. You are part of us, dummy. And he didn't trick black people that got a little bit of money. Black people got a little bit of money, a little bit of education. He looked down on everybody like he different. Like he different. And then wonder, oh man, I got all this education and this money, and they still beat me. And I still get pulled over. I still get shot. I still get followed in the grocery store, crying.
Right.
Do you understand these goddamn devils will never love you, dummy? You so busy trying to marry a white woman, for one, trying to marry a white man, the sisters.
Right.
And then still want to wonder why I'm not loved. I didn't marry them. I didn't voted. I didn't graduated. I'm still not loved. He's a goddamn slave, dummy. You are a subservient to the other nation.
Right.
You will never be a part. They will never love you. So you might as well consolidate that love to your brother. You might as well consolidate that love to your sister. You understand?
Right.
That is all.
They trying to come back with what's it called? Search and frisk?
They trying to come back. Oh, good night. Forget about Donald Trump. They talking about, all right, we got to defund the FBI. As soon as the goddamn, they getting a little tip. They been sounding like black people.
Right.
Man, I don't brought up.
Right.
They been sounding like black people the last couple of days.
Right.
We got to defund the FBI. The FBI is, there's no credibility. Got to defund the FBI.
Right.
Why don't you do what you be telling them, oh, you got to comply. You got to talk nice to the police. Hey, I think they said we lost the sound. Hold on, just check on your phone. They said we gotta comply, man. Why don't Donald Trump comply? You understand? Talk nice. Get what the officer say. They talking about defund the police, you know. What the hell are they talking about? You can hear it on there? On your phone?
Hold up.
We're gonna check this out for a little bit. Hold up for a second, Drew.
Say something.
Yeah, hold up for a second, Drew. We're gonna see if the audio up. Bear with us 1 second.
It's on there.
No doubt. Just give us a warning, let us know if you can hear us or not. But they talking about defund the police. I mean, defund the FBI. It even sounded like black folk. That's the last couple days to Donald Trump. That's a sideboard though.
Right.
Let me finish up. Let me finish off Jeremiah real quick.
Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Is he a what?
Homeborn slave?
Is he a what?
Homeborn slave?
Come on, man.
Why is he spoiled?
Why is he spoiled, man? This is what we become, man. This is what we become. Subservience, man. TDJ, Struggle Dog, all them big they're a bunch of goddamn whores, man.
Right.
They're a bunch of filthy, disgusting whores for oppressing. Now we follow right after them, and then we take love away from each other. You understand?
Good night.
Now let me get give me the one in Psalms. I think Psalms 33. I think it's Psalms 33, 9 of the 5.
What is saying Psalm, sir?
I think it's Psalms 33. It's the one I talk about here. I got to put it in. How good, how pleasant. Oh, my bad. Psalms 133. Psalms 133. Get a little bit more on this brother there.
133 and 1, sir?
133 and 1.
Psalms chapter 133. A song of degrees of David. Behold, how good and
It says what? Behold. Go ahead.
behold, how good
How good.
and how pleasant
How good. He's going to explain to you how good and how pleasant this thing is. Go ahead.
it is for brethren to
Who?
for brethren,
Blacks,
brethren,
Hispanics,
brethren,
Native American Indians.
brethren,
For brethren.
to dwell together,
Do what?
dwell together,
Draw together now. We supposed to draw. We ain't supposed to separate ourselves from one another. We want to be up under the goddamn devil so bad, it's disgusting, man.
right?
It's disgusting how bad we want to be under these filthy animals, man. Like a pet. You know how your dog come up under you when you come around? That's how we want to be when a goddamn white person come around. You understand?
Right.
Will Smith, like this is a sidebar, Will Smith situation. Them big-headed Negroes in the Christian church, they wasn't mad that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. They was mad Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in front of white folk. Man, we gotta behave in front of masses. They want black folk to act certain way in front of the goddamn devil, man. You know what I mean? That's why your mama talked right when she picked the phone up. You understand? That's why she talked a certain way around certain people and walked a certain way around certain people. and then act a certain way around other people. Why is that? You want to behave. You want to fit in. You want to fit in with the cool nation. Huh? That's what we want? The goddamn boy.
Right.
Kissing the goddamn oppressors behind, huh? And then, not only that, have the audacity to talk down on your brother. To look down on your brother and your own sister, your own flesh, your own kin, and favor the goddamn devil of the earth?
Right.
Are you kidding me? You're a scumbag. Any more? How good, how pleasant is this one? This is what we do in the UPK right here. How good, how pleasant it is for us to dwell amongst each other.
Right.
We dwell amongst each other, man. And not only do we dwell amongst, there's a certain way we dwell. Go ahead.
It is like a precious ointment upon the head.
No, you ain't finished. We dwell to, how good to dwell.
Slacky. Psalms chapter 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant
how good and how pleasant
it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
And what?
In unity.
And what?
In unity.
Unity. That's important, right? We can't dwell together when we ain't on one accord. We can't dwell together if somebody got strife between one another. We can't dwell together if there's gossip and rumors. We can't dwell together with all that madness that we see in the Christian church. But we can dwell together in what? Finish that scripture. Dwell together in what?
In unity.
In unity. In order to be unified, there gotta be righteousness in that world. There gotta be righteousness and order and rules and regulations and structure. That's unity. Unity ain't confusion and lies and rumors.
Right.
Unity is perfection. You understand?
Right.
Perfection. When we get that fine-tuned perfection, it's such an amazing thing. So amazing like this. You know?
It is like a precious ointment.
It's like, it's so precious. It's so amazing. It's like, man, you got that fresh oil on the scalp. Like you just got some fresh braids and your woman put that fresh grease on that one. That fresh oil in between. You know what I'm saying? Got the braids fresh, the fresh ointment. Go ahead.
Upon the head.
Got the fresh oil on your head. That's what it's comparing it to, man. Perfection, unity, structure, order. That's how black people are supposed to be. They're supposed to be no goddamn loving hip hop. So, but you turn that joint on, it's black women yelling and screaming, the men just sitting there. The men just, matter of fact, I think the men just yelling at each other now. I don't know.
And,
you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And the women have homosexual friends at the...
Homosexual? Oh. That ain't unity. That's confusion.
Right.
That's confusion.
Right.
That's absolute confusion and destruction, man. Here in the Israelite school, you can tell we dwell together in unity. We dwell together in unity, man.
Right.
That's what time is. That's what our people gotta get back to. We gotta get back to being righteous and in order. And following the blueprint. That's how we get to unity. It's like the fresh ointment on the scalp, bro. That's how I explain it. Read that the ointment part. I think you get a little bit more at that, right?
Come.
Go ahead.
It is like the precious ointment upon the head.
Go ahead.
That runs down upon the beard.
Go ahead. Damn. It was so fresh. I'll take some off, put some on my beard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling clean. How about the salon? How about the chair? How about the chair, you know what I mean?
Right.
This is how you know this Bible black, yo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Got the fresh ointment coming down, man. So good, so fresh. You know what I'm saying? You put it in the beard. That's how I see that every Saturday, for real. Don't be one minute annoying. how fresh, that's how clean and proper it is. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Even Aaron's beard
Even Aaron's beard. Go ahead. Damn.
that went down to the skirts of his garments.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Your beard was so long went down to the goddamn feet, man. Of his garment, huh? Okay, go ahead.
As the dew of Hermon and as the dew of descent upon the mountains of Zion, for there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life, and evermore.
Good. I mean, God, you comparing it to that. I mean, forget about it.
Right.
Forget about it, man. That's how precious and amazing being in order, being righteous in the Lord is, man. Yeah, we got another question on our seat.
Live.
Brother checking in.
Shout out
Shout out Maserati. Shout out Maserati.
Maserati.
Shout out Aisha. I'll give them both a hand.
Sure.
Walking down on the Eastern Shore. Shout out Pat 14. Look out for the footage coming real soon. You did. Man, that's how dynamic and powerful. You understand? Being righteous in the Lord, being in order, being following the code, following that blueprint. You understand?
Right.
Church ain't producing that, right? The church ain't teaching that. It's not. It's getting bad out here, right? Now, in the give me let's see. Give me Galatians 5:14.
No source.
Give me Galatians 5:14. We're gonna get a little bit more on it. Tom. 8:30.
Khan 8:24.
No rest.
Galatians what?
5:14.
Galatians chapter 5, verse 14. For all the law is fulfilled in one word.
For all the law is fulfilled in one. And don't this sound just like Matthew said? Like, didn't we just go and write this something like that?
Khan.
They talking about Christ don't read the law. They don't know what the hell they talking about now.
Right.
They're not even close. Huh? Go ahead.
For all the laws is fulfilled in one word.
Go ahead.
Even in this.
Even in this.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
So what?
Love thy neighbor as thyself.
So what?
Love thy neighbor as thyself.
Don't that sound like what's that?
Khan.
Sound like that?
Matthews.
Sound like that? No.
Khan.
I mean, it's all over the Bible now. Understand? We are required by law to love one another. You ain't got no choice. We ain't got no choice in this. You hate your brother, you might as well be eating pork. You might as well be smoking a cigarette. You understand? Breaking the law.
Right.
Hating your brother now. Talking down on your brother now. Having a strike between one another. We supposed to abolish that. We supposed to abolish that now.
Right.
It's become such a popular thing to hate each other and have strife now. We gotta separate from the ways of the world black now. Hispanic, man, Native Indian, man. Our lives are on the line because of this.
Right.
Our lives are on the line. Our children's lives are on the line. Can't raise our children in this madness, not. Can't raise a nation in this madness, not. Gotta get right with the Lord. We gotta follow the laws, and in His law is what? His brother. It's written in the law. Let's get back right with the Lord, man.
Right.
Get back right with the Lord, man, and love each other. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Make sure that power cord is plugged up to that computer.
To the computer, sir?
No, it's plugged up. Now look, you want to talk again. You back here Thursday. We go to Israelite School at ISUPK. So 1 West 125th Street, New York. We are under Command and General Hunter. We've been teaching this truth since 1969. That the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the true biblical Jews of the Bible, and that our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
You understand? With that, Shalom Baltimore.
Shalom. We the ISUPK coming out of 1 West 125th Street, all of New York, under Command and General Your Honor. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits. For 6 months, they are here to be saluted only. They are here to share their self with the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, a brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18, verse 21, Malachi chapter 3, 8 through 10. Means 10th in Hebrew, it's pronounced Ma'ashura. 10% of any penny increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department, or teach a priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. But so, as we like to give upcoming convocation, we got the New York cookout. 28. On the 28th, hosted by the headquarters, New York headquarters, Captain Tazaria.
It was school if you're trying to roll up. If you're trying to roll up there to the cookout.
If you're trying to roll up to the cookout in New York, contact your schools. Contact your captain of your camp to see further details. Remind every Akim and Aquathium to check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so forth for ISUPK events in Victoria. If a brother wants to become a trooper in the school, he is to start wearing all black, which include black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarf. And with that, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. It is a Mani Shabbat, Mani, Barak, Yahba Shemel Shabrak Thug.
Yahba Shemel Shabrak Thug.
Yadi Matah, class dismissed. Sir. But when I called you, it was like I already called the dude, but he didn't call me back.
Perfect. I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
No affiliation, why they faking? This ain't for debating. We the real, they really imitation. I be contemplating why this ain't no like heavy rotation on radio stations. I just pray the Lord give me patience, cause I'm running through these rappers like my name Walter Payton. Shitting on these rappers, 9 to 5 is my occupation. Raw, you come in with your best companies. Smooth operator when bringing haters to misery. Top 5 list ain't shit unless you mention me. Yeah. That's why we don't associate. Fuck niggas make them more fuck niggas. Why they procreate? Why they overhate? Cause they time is short and a moment late. Let it culminate to they harder race and it palpitate. Cowards perpetrate like they little group is respectable. Talking intellectual. All of you homosexuals. Faggots.
There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his
I don't
children.
want to congregate, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to fellowship, I ain't trying to build with you. Ain't the UPK, ain't the truth, keep it real with you. Defenders of the faith, I got no problem bumping heads with you. All that bullshit, you can take it over there with you. Rather be a houseboy, rather run with them field niggas. Show them to put in work, move mountain, crush hills, nigga. Take a dead soul, breathe life and make it live, nigga. No affiliation, so it's no one to compare with us. Took the Lord's laws and just added it with fear, nigga. Aim for the body, cause you know that killer head quicker. With these bars, I'm on my grizzly, so bear witness. You spit cold, I spit flu. Don't compare sickness. You floss diamond, I floss fringes. Don't compare dentists. UPK, we men the wall shit. We ain't Christian. Harm one of us, get pistol whipped like the gun got a belt with it. I'm bred different. The competition just a mill. I'm fed different. I stood front line on them fields. I bled different. I'd rather be a corpse than a cow when I'm led different. Shit, I'm led different. Come through like a juggernaut, so don't get in the way. And we take everything serious. We don't play. I wonder now what they gon' say. Shit, we make profits out of shooters like the NBA. You get slayed for switching sides, nigga. We ain't on the same page. Immaculate conception. Wow. These niggas bitch made. I'm sticking with the foundation where my bricks laid. You switch sides, I'd rather switch K's. You was never with us, nigga. Just know we on mission, nigga. Right hand hold the scriptures, nigga. Left hip hold the pistol, nigga. How you want it? You can get it spiritual or physics, nigga. Wrong ones to come against, so bring an army with you. No affiliation. When you see us, make the difference with us. No affiliation. When you see us, know we different, nigga. No affiliation, so no, you can't kick it with us. The wrong ones to come against, bring an army with you.